For those of you just tuning in, this is a sort of back and forth chat video thing between me and my wonderful, dear, good, intimate friend B, and I live in Seattle, she lives in Santa Cruz, so we're far away. This is a way for us to, like, converse and connect across state lines and such. I'd like to note that, sorry, your video quality is just, like, really, really good, and, like, the camera is really nice, and I'm sure you probably do audio, and, like, the mise en scène of your room is just really aesthetically pleasing. It's, like, blue, and there are lights, and, I'm filming on a shitty using photo booth right now, and I'm going in various locations because there's no privacy ever. But I think it's okay. I think it's, like, you know, an aesthetic difference. You're like Interstellar. That's your quality, and then mine is, like, it's like lo-fi, like, independent. it's okay. I want to talk about straight people. I've been hanging out with dudes. I've been hanging out with guys, with bros. I'm one of the dudes. I'm one of the guys. One of the guys being dudes. And I've been really comfortable with that. I mean, obviously, it's weird in the sense that it's like, you're cis straight people. I'm not a cis straight people. I'm a very non-binary, very gay person. When I hang out with cis straight women, and it's not really easy to pin down, like, specifics, but there is a vibe based on how I'm perceived, and they seem to think that I am one of them, like, that we are of the same species. Okay, analogy time. It would be as if, okay, let's use dogs. Dogs are good. So, I am a corgi, because they have cute butts, right? And hanging out with cis straight women would be like hanging out with beagles. Not bagels, beagles. It would be like me as a corgi hanging out with this group of beagles, and I'm the only corgi in the group, and that's already a little uncomfortable. But then, another added layer, like an onion, like an ogre, would be that it would be as if the beagles thought I was another beagle, so that when I was hanging out in the group, they were treating me as another beagle. And on one hand, it's like, okay, they aren't treating me like I'm really weird and different, although there is that level of it. Like, you're like, they just assume I'm a beagle, but like a weird beagle, like an avant-garde beagle, and I'm not. Like, I'm not a beagle at all. Like, I'm a fucking corgi. Anyway, other side of the spectrum. I hang out with cis straight guys, for example. Usually, cis straight guys are confusing and strange. I always assumed that I was more comfortable around women than men. But now I don't know. Let's continue the dog analogy, because I like dogs and I like it's fun. The cis straight men are bulldogs, and I'm hanging out with them, and they're bulldogs, and you know, that is a little strange, because if I'm in a group with them, they're all bulldogs, and they have that way of relating to each other. I'm a corgi, and I'm the only corgi in the room, so I'm just like, oh, this is a little interesting. However, the difference is that the bulldogs don't think I am a bulldog. They don't treat me as if I'm a bulldog at all. And while it's not like hanging out with mostly like queer and trans people, where they know I'm a corgi and they get it, and like we don't have to. I know that they know that I'm a corgi. They may think I'm a beagle and may be treating me as a beagle, but I'm not. And it's still, in a way, more comforting for them to know that I'm a different gender than them and still relate to me. Because I think they do. I think they do relate to me. I mean, I'm definitely not I'm not like other girls because I'm not a girl. So, I mean, I'm not like other beagles because I'm not a beagle. So that's kind of where I'm at with gender. I wanted to know if you have a similar experience to me, if I'm just weird. I love you very much, and I miss you, and I think about you all the time, and I hope when you see this, you're having a good day, and I hope when you see this, if you're not having a good day, this helps make your day a little bit better, a little bit brighter. So that's all I have to say. That's all from me. I love you. Okay, that's the end. Bye. I love you, Bug. Goodbye. I forgot everything. Be heterosexual. My medicine wore off. That's why I can't do anything. When people talk, that's a lie. I'm a fucking liar. Anyway. Dogs.